I know some people are going to say, oh, you need to be ready. Well, I'm not, so that's how it goes. There we go. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, everybody. Let's get started. Okay, this is a kit. Everything I'm using is in the kit. I didn't grab anything extra, so we're just gonna go with what we have here. It's the honey pot, and it comes with 2 cute little bees that we're going to be attaching. Kind of like what we did yesterday with the peaches, but I think this will be so cute. So let me, first, let me plug the glue gun in. And, oh, I didn't grab pipe cleaners. I have white ones right here. And I'm going to start with the cable tie mount because I always forget to start that. I do it off camera after the fact, but I want you guys to see how to get started. So you're just going to take a little cable tie mount here like this. Okay, let me get this backing off here. So you got to take the backing off because it's sticky. And I'm going to do DAP. So I just put like a little dollop in the middle, swirl it around, and then I just look to see where the middle is. If you want to measure it, measure it. I just eyeball it right here. You kind of hang it and see how it hangs, if it's even. That's what I do. There's no magic recipe for me doing that. So, and then add the DAP on it. Look at my face is, squeeze it. I'm putting it on there, squeezing, and then I'm gonna put a weight on there while I'm showing you all this other stuff. Here's the glue. You can get this at Walmart, any hardware store, okay? Even Amazon. So heavy weight, I'm just gonna set it there until we get started, okay? This is a full-size wreath rail. Hello, we're hanging out. Let me take a drink, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to show the kit, give that some time to set up, give the hot glue some time to get going, and then I'm going to show you the new stuff, and then we'll get started working on it, okay? So this is the glue, this is what it looks like. It's just DAP, all-purpose adhesive, quick, dry, love it. So it comes with, this kit that we're doing today comes with gold tubing. Over here I have brown mesh, it's chocolate mesh, okay? And then it's going to come with 1 yard of this ribbon, that's for the bow, and then 3 yards of these guys right here. We're going to do ribbon tails, and leftovers we're going to put in a bow. So we have honeycomb, bees, the tan and black, and then it also comes with 2 little bees, and I'm going to attach this somewhere on this, okay? Excuse me, there's the kit. And here are the signs. You guys, these are so stinking cute. Nancy, are those square dog ones done too? Did we already show those?
They're not listed yet.
Okay, we'll wait. Haha. Okay, so this one here is so fun. It says, if I'm missing, I've gone fishing. Look at how cute this is. Father's Day's coming up. This would be perfect for Father's Day, a guy gift, a single person. They could put it on their door, someone you know that has a man cave. I don't know if they have a boathouse. Where would you put this? I don't know. The rail, I don't fish, okay? I don't like deep water. I'm a bystander. I will be drinking in the boat while everybody else is doing all the work. Don't ask me to bait anything. Richard does all of that, and I just look cute in my sun hat with my drink. I'm saying that because that's the last time we did that, when we went to Big Bear and we rented a boat. I did nothing. Richard did everything. So here's the rail, curved rail. Isn't this cute? Comes with this ribbon. This is the kit. If you don't want the kit, you can always get this by itself. So fish ribbon, this tan, brown tubing, and the moss green mesh. Okay, we just listed this today. Isn't it absolutely adorable? So here, let me hold it up closer. I know you guys love to see the actual product. when you're looking online, it's something different than actually seeing it, you know, like you can hold this, right? This is what it looks like. Isn't that cute? Okay, so there's that. And now for the fun goodies we have here. Home Sweet Home. I kind of gave you guys a sneak peek yesterday. No, this morning. Look how cute. Home Sweet Home with these pretty blue flowers. It has like a gold background. Celebrate. We just love our patriotic stuff here. So here's, you guys, we had a problem with Sezzle. They did a software update and I didn't know until someone said, hey, your Sezzle's not working. So we reinstalled it. If you need to use Sezzle, it should be working. We had an order go through yesterday. So if that was a problem before and you guys didn't say anything, it should be working out. They did an update. I had to reinstall through my Shopify, and there's that. But here's these two signs. We do have these in different sizes too. Guys, look at how cute. I think this is the 8-inch one. Yep, this is 8-inch. So cute. You know we love all of our patriotic stuff. So this is a cute little ice cream for you guys that like to make your fake bake stuff and your, you know, all the treats and snacks and candies and stuff. This is so cute. And then these are my absolute favorite. I'm gonna save my favorite for the last one. Look at this. These are scallop signs, and they have their little floaties on water. This one says Happy Summer. They have those little donuts that you can float in the water. In your pool, the lake, the river. So cute. Here's the watermelon. So adorable. And then my favorite is the donut with the sprinkles. You guys, this is so cute. Linda, I didn't tell Kool-Aid that you wanted her to paint 10,000 little bees for you. Just kidding, only like 20, I think. Kool-Aid said, no way, man. But aren't these cute? Look, they got little water splashes over here. I cannot wait to see what you guys make with these. This little watermelon floaty. So cute. You just wait to see all the other stuff the girls have been making. So that's the new stuff. This should be done. So I'm gonna move my weight. And so here's the thing. Don't just put DAP glue on here, because right now the glue is only on the wood and that sticky part. It will come off. The sticky will come off this black part, the plastic part. I'm in Las Vegas. It's super dry out here. We don't have like 0% humidity. Maybe it might get up to 10%. These get dried out and they will come off. You'll be left with this laying on the floor, probably broke somewhere, and just the sticky part. And then on your door is the hanger with the plastic. So what I like to do, put your DAP on, and then I'm gonna go around with hot glue. So the glue is on the board. It's gonna touch a little bit of the plastic part. You can't really see it on camera here, but when you're doing this, you can see the, the sticky part, the white part, and then the plastic part. So yeah, this is, so I'm just gonna go all the way around like that. So the hot glue is gonna kind of encase it in there, okay? So I'm gonna leave this over here. We're gonna let that dry up a little bit. I have the fan on, but we'll just make do. We'll just set it over there, okay? So here's another thing. Be careful. If you put too much hot or DAP and it gets on the outside, it creates an awful smell when the hot glue touches this. So just put a little bit of DAP just on the little square, and then give it a chance to dry like there was no glue on the outside, and then put your hot glue, because you don't want that coming off, okay? Linda, did you hear her laughing? She even laughed. Oh, look, more than 20. You want 24 bees. Nancy, I said, aren't you painting? She said, no. Okay, so move those to the side. I'm gonna put these right here. Now, I'm gonna give that time to dry. Let's cut our mesh, and then we'll do the pipe cleaners and start attaching everything. We'll do the mesh and the ribbon tails, okay? And let me get, something just touched my hand. Let me get a little thing here. Oh, you guys. Kool-Aid wants to know what you're using them for. She collects all the little things. Isn't that funny? Okay, 30 inches. So cut 30 inches. I need 5 of these. Now this is value mesh. It's going to be see-through. If you have better mesh, I recommend using that. If you have value mesh, I do the 30 inches because it creates just a nice ruffle on it. You don't really have to worry about it being see-through when we get all the stuff on there, okay? But you could add like another layer of mesh. I'm gonna go grab something. I think it came from Stephanie at Festive Creations by Stephanie. I'm gonna go over here and show you what's another, if you wanted to add another layer of mesh on here, we can do that. Just to give you an idea of what else you can add to your pieces. So both of these, this would be really cute. I have this, I've been using this for several different projects. I have just a little bit left. You can always do 10 inches and add that on if you wanted to add more depth to your mesh. So make sure you have your wreath rail blueprint. Let me grab mine, it's over here. So you're filling this out, okay? I talked about this yesterday. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just go to wreathrailblueprint.com. It's free. All you do is put your email in. I send you an email with the form. You save it, print it, and the name of the project is Honeypot Wreath Rail. This is going to be the title of my video and today's date. Okay, if you're watching the replay, look at the top where my it says Hot Mesh Mom. You'll see the date. If it's under 24 hours, I think it doesn't have the date on there. Click on it and it'll give you the date. And then the base is the 20-inch honey pot. This is a kit, but we're gonna do 5 ties, okay? So that's done. We're gonna get, that's still wet. Let's cut our tails. So, I don't know what I'm looking for. Hi, Mom. Excuse me. Now, I'm not doing the math, but I need a yard of this for my bow. So I'm just gonna cut that automatically. That's gonna go over here for my bow. And I want, can I put 2 of these in every tie? Or should I make little bows for the side? Ooh. Let me see how many I have here. I want to do 13 inches, okay? I'm brainstorming in my mind, so, and talking out loud. Let's see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if I do a little bow with what's left over, heck yes. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I cut a yard off for the bow, set that aside, okay? And 4 tails at 13 inches. Because one tail is going to be, or one tie is going to be where the bow is. And here's my tails. This one, I'm gonna make a little mini bow for the side because I only have 2 bees. I wanna fill in more of that space. So let's see how that comes out. And I'm doing the dovetail over the trash can. So this ribbon tails are at 13 inches, okay? So if you join me late, make sure you watch the replay. See, we can do like one of these little bows like this and fix and put that on there. That's gonna be cute. And maybe put the bee right on there. Look, like that. we got this. Because I want to use everything. I think this is almost dry. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to finish this, then we're going to jump right into assembling everything, okay? So 1 yard for this board is a yard. It's 36 by 24, so that's why I'm using the, I'm just going 36 and then tying it off. It's not a big deal if it's not exact, okay? We don't worry about that stuff. So make sure you watch the replay if you join late because we showed off some new stuff. We have a new fishing kit and new flames. And look, 4 times 13. And then this is going to be left for another little mini bow. And my trash can's here. I think I already said that. I'm just cutting the tails. You've loved bees since you were a little kid. Aww. Okay, we're all done with that. Look at that. Prepping ahead of time. Okay. Set this over here. We'll just leave the tubing. So, now that didn't take very long, did it? This glue is pretty much set. It's not getting on my fingers at all. And now you have the hangers. So what I would suggest is do this ahead of time. If you're under any type of time constraints, do that ahead of time. Maybe the night before if you decide you're going to do this project. Glue it up so you don't have to wait for it to dry. And then when you do your project, it'll be ready. Okay, so take your pipe cleaner, fold it in half, put it on your wreath rail here. I love to do the 2 ends in the middle, and then the middle of those 2. So tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow. I got my wreath supply box from Deco Exchange, and I am so excited to show you what I'm going to do with that stuff in the box, you guys. There was, now if you haven't received it yet, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. There's 2, I got 2 signs. I got a watermelon sign, and I don't know if everybody has the same thing, so I can just tell you what I got. I don't know. A watermelon sign, and there was ribbon and mesh for that. And then I got a patriotic sign, and there was ribbon and mesh for that. But there was also picks in there for patriotic picks and a swag. It was like, I measured it was 23 inches. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that. That's 2 projects right there, right? I'm gonna take the swag and I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna make those into 4 projects. So I'm taking that box and just right out the gate, I'm making 6 projects out of that 1 box, okay? So taking what's there, obviously I'm adding in some of my products and showing you how to turn that into something more, okay? So that's gonna be tomorrow. I'm so excited because I love it when my idea comes to light, and then I get to share that with you, okay? I'm gonna take your mesh. So let me know, comment if you get the box already. I do have my link. I finally signed up. I don't know if they have any more boxes. I did not stock check anything before going live with that, but you can always sign up yourself and get the box, and every month I'm gonna give you guys ideas on what else to do with the box, okay? So you're gonna take this, it ruffle side away, or curl side away, just rolling it up a couple times, and then ruffle down the middle. I should just do it with one hand. It gets lost on me. Now, see this right here? This is like pointed. Come up here and very gently pull it through. I do not like that point right there. So I'm fixing that to where it's kind of even. It's still kind of poking out here, but it's not that sharp point. You're gonna take this, it's gonna go right in your tie. And I'm doing it vertical and not horizontal. So the mesh is like this versus being like this, okay? Hi, Stephanie. Yay! Girlfriend, wait. If you got this box, wait till you see what I have. Oh my gosh. So cute. So if you haven't used the swag yet, don't, because I want you to see this before you go and use it, because I'm going to cut it up. Now, I do have a stem cutter, but if you have bolt cutters, something that can go through that thick metal, or like really good wire cutters, I had to use my stem cutter. So if you have a stem cutter, good. If not, find a way to cut that swag, and it's going to be so cute. It's going to give you some new ideas. So what I'm going to use with that swag, we're going to go with the patriotic side versus the watermelon side, because there's patriotic picks in there. Let me show you. This came in my box, okay? So we're going to use this for all the patriotic pieces that we're doing. And I know last month we did a lot of patriotic. They're still over here on the wall, but because that was in there, we're just going to do it. Now, if you don't have the box, if you source the supplies, or if you already have the supplies, you can still do the same thing. It'll give you ideas on what to use your supplies for, okay? Yay, Pam received the box too. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with it tomorrow. Okay, so 3 right here, I go outside, middle, outside. Now I'm gonna take these 2, go right in here. Now this value mesh is really see-through, and I don't want you to get scared about, oh my gosh, you can see it. We're gonna cover this all up, okay? No worries at all. I've been doing these so long, I love coming up with better ways to do it, and doing the mesh like this, the 30 inches on the big rail like this, the 20-inch rail, really covers a lot of the base where you don't see it. So mesh, for your blueprint, mesh is 30 inches. It's 10-inch mesh at 30 inches times 5. Okay. I'm just ruffling it right down the middle, kind of making sure it's nice and flat here. There. I'm going to go right on the top. So I have another question too. Do you guys participate in any Christmas in July events, like craft shows or parties, or are you going to any events? What? Because everywhere is different. I don't even know if we have Christmas in July here in Las Vegas, although I don't go out to craft shows, so I have no idea what I'm even talking about. I have been to craft shows. I don't go out to these ones anymore. But where you're at, do you guys have Christmas in July shows? Because we're going to start doing Christmas stuff here coming real quick, because we do have a lot of, I mean, you guys, people have been buying Christmas even after Christmas is done. We just got Christmas orders today. So we're going to be ramping it up. You guys know it's coming real soon with the crafting. Hi, Sandy. With the crafting business just explodes for 3rd and 4th quarter. Mostly 3rd quarter, so we got to be ready for you guys. So I'm taking the ribbon, folding it in half. Where the fold is, that's where I'm scrunching it up. And I put honeycomb on top, bee on top, and I'm just going to put honeycomb on top and then bee on top. Doesn't really matter because you're really opening up the tie here, so it's not like a big difference. No, not often. Like to make my own. And now this mesh kind of like opened up right here. We don't want that, so don't fluff out your mesh. Look, this is what it's looking like. It's all a mess. We have not done the rest of it yet. But you can see the way the brown goes. It was super see-through, and now it covers it pretty good. Once we get everything on here, it's gonna be just fine. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. It's gonna be noisy. Let me look and see. I don't think I have this one in here. I have gold, but not that dark gold. Nope. That gold's more yellow. This is like a creamy honey color. Cut that off. And then we're going to find our end. Here's one. Kind of flip it around until it pops out at me. Hello, where are you? Oh, there it is. And then drop it like it's hot. Hi, Tammy. So this is, I want to bring out more of the honey. Look, this is the color. I want to bring out more of that honey color. I think I'm going to put 2 of these in every tie just because we have so much of it. There's brown, so we have the brown, obviously the light. We have the bee and the honeycomb goes with this. But this honey color right here, this gold color, I really want to bring out. So I'm going to do the tubing. This is a full-size wreath rail, so I'm going to do the tubing at 22 inches. If you like longer tubing and bigger loops, I mean, do whatever size you want. I'm doing mine at 22 inches. So measure it, grabbing the 22 inches. Very gently bring it down. We don't want to stretch it. So there's 2 ties, and then get this untangled. Let's do 2 more. So that's 3 ties, and then 4 ties. And then look at all of this that we have left. This is what goes in that box over there. So take your tubing, 2, I'm gonna bring it over like this, and then bring it together. Now this is kind of wonky, and I'm okay with that. Put this right in your tie. So you see I skipped the middle. If you're new, when I make a bow, I usually skip the tie. I don't put tails where the bow is gonna go, okay? And I'm going to chop, cut, trim the pipe cleaner. So twist it off. You don't want this coming undone. I try to do like a real tight twist right there, and then cut it with your wire cutters. Just leave a little tiny nub, and then I'm folding it down and pinching it right on itself on the rest of that tie. And then you take your tubing, pinch it up. Super cute. So it's gonna start looking like this. It's all filled out. We got the ribbon, got the tubing on there. You lost the audio. Uh-oh. Go out and come back in. So gold, or the tubing, fold it over right where you're pinching it, kind of bring it together like this. You're just creating 2 little bow ties. And then put that right in your tie. Twist it off. Make sure it's nice and tight. Clip it. Don't clip it right down to the base because you won't have any pipe cleaner right there, and then it'll come undone. Just twist it and make like a little nub. Just something to where it's not going to come undone. And then pinch your tubing up. Now this is doing a good job of separating, but we're just going to have a little bit more. And this mesh is making me crazy. There we go. So it's going to start looking like this. See that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me dovetail this end. I'm going to take one of these ribbons here. Actually, that would be cute, but I'm not going to do that. I was thinking we can make little ribbon tails right here and attach it, and then glue the little bee right there in the middle. But we're just going to stick with the original plan. So dovetail this right here. You're gonna fold it in half. Oh, I need a pipe cleaner. Uh-oh, what am I gonna do? I need another pipe cleaner. I'm gonna clip this. I'm improvising. And I'm gonna make sure that when I poke this through, that it's going to be through the mesh, because I want the mesh to cover this little gap right here. So fold it in half, and then just about right here, I'm just gonna pinch that so I have one little loop, and then flip the tail so it's forward, okay? So take your pipe cleaner. I just cut a pipe cleaner in half because I don't need a whole big giant thing. I'm just gonna take this like this and feed that right through there. Just to give this another coverage right here. And we're gonna see how this is coming out, because I think I'm gonna glue the bee right to this. Ooh, that's cute. What if I do it like that and glue the bee? Oh, yes. Okay. Ha ha ha. I love it. Okay, so I'm just putting this through. I will turn this around and show you. Right through the rail like this. So one's on this side, one's on this side. Take this, put it in there. And now I have this ribbon right here with these tails sticking out. And I'm going to glue the bee right onto the ribbon like that, so it's kind of it's not going to flop around, but I want it to be so it's like that. I'm going to do it at like a little angle. I love it. Okay, try not to burn myself. I'm just going to put a big old glob on there. It does go through the ribbon, so be careful. I didn't burn myself, but it did get on me. I don't have those little finger things that you use for the glue. So what do you guys think so far? Just another way to use this ribbon up and attach these beads. So this guy better not, I need to squeeze this with something. Hold on. There, I'm gonna use this piece of paper. I don't want the glue to get on my hand, but ooh, gosh, that's hot. It should be okay. It's kind of smashed on there, but look at how cute that is. So we added that ribbon. You can see the little tails coming through. And now he's like floating in the air, buzzing around. And you'll see the tails go this way. I talk about it all the time. If you've watched me before, you already know. I want my tails going this way, so you see all the tails, okay? The bow's gonna go right here. When I do this side, it's gonna be a mirror image. These tails are gonna go that way. Don't waste your ribbon. You don't need to put tails here if you don't want to. Don't feel like you have to, okay? But look at how cute that is. Uh-oh, we got a troll. Okay, so now the middle part, I'm just gonna twist this off a couple of times and clip it just like I did the other ones. We don't need that. Now, if you're into making any type of attachment, save your little pipe cleaners, because if you do anything with cats or that need whiskers or tails or butterfly antennas, these little pieces are good to keep around, because otherwise we'll just throw them away, right? So let's get the tubing in here. Pull it tight, twist it tight. And I want my tubing to go this way. Nancy, did you see that comment?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh. Ow. I don't know what he's telling me, probably about yesterday being the day of manifestation for abundance in another language. brat. Okay, so tubing. This is the last pair of tubing we got here. Twist it. Cut it. Flip it to the back. Open this up. And then exactly what I did on that side, there's my other piece. I'm gonna dovetail the end of this and make our little baby bow here. So you're just gonna eyeball it. I'm just holding it up and just kind of in the middle, I guess. I mean, just make a judgment call, okay? So like this. So you have a loop. It's like a little awareness ribbon. You have a loop and 2 tails. And then we're going to reverse tie it. You don't need to put a tie there. Take half of the other pipe cleaner. You're just going to twist it off right there where your little pinch is. Okay. And then this is going to go right here in this little space. So let me show you. This is what I'm looking at. Right here, look at this big old space right here. You can see my fingers. You can see the board. We're going to take the mesh and bring it back to this opening here. And I'm going to take this and go right through the mesh. So this is not only going to be for the bee, but it's going to cover this little gap right here. So with anything, if you ever have a gap in your mesh and it's just not working, add a cute little bow, okay? And now my own hand is not working. Come on, get in there. There we go. There we go. And then I want to fix this so it's standing up because I'm going to put the bee on it, right? And I want those little tails poking out. Now this could also be, if you guys like the tubing, add a little piece of tubing, do a little bow right there if you want, because there's plenty of tubing in this, or if you have other tubing, can add a piece of that just to, it's like more dimension here. And now we're hiding that gap, adding the bow and giving something for our bee to rest on. Oh, look, I was upside down. I wanted the bee the other way. What a goomba. So now that bee is going that way. I'm going to do this bee this way. Put glob of glue right down the middle. Oof, I got glue all over. And this one needs to be this way. Try not to burn myself. Let me get that piece of paper again. Yep, that's hot. I should really get those little glue fingers, like silicone. Look, I'm not in the business of burning myself here. Just move this around. Looking so cute. Oh my gosh, if you love the bees, the honey, all the things like this, how stinking cute is this coming together? And we haven't even added our bow yet. And look, it's just glued to this bow right here. Excuse me. And look at, if this was like blowing in the wind, how cute would that be? Oh, they're not really, yeah, they're moving, they're bouncing. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Let's make a bow before I get into trouble. Okay, so I am gonna get the bow maker, but let me see. Do you guys have, Linda, that's really funny. Do you have all your measurements? If I missed anything, please ask before we go. The bow is a yard, so it was going to be, what is it, 8, 5 and 5. Yep, so 8 inches on the tail. So this is 2.5 inches, right? 8 inches on the tail, and then 5 inches on the loop, which that means 10. So you got 5 this way, 5 back this way, and then another 5 and another 8, okay? Just a very simple, cute bow. if you guys are having any reservations about making a bow, this is something, it's not too intimidating. It's not overpowering. I think it's pretty simple to follow along. The same thing here. We're going to take 8 inches. Now you can measure here from the middle, or you can go on the Easy Bow Maker. There's a line, or use your bow or your mat and hand bow it. So 8 inches, okay. 5 inches. And because this is a kit, I'm just gonna stick with this and not add anything extra. Another 5 inches, and then the rest for your tail. And then the rest of this. So now we've used everything that came in the kit. Here's another yard, the same thing. You're gonna do your 8 inches. Your 5 inches. Or we can do 10 inches and 4 inches if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna do it all the same. We're gonna separate it out anyways. Another 5 inches. And then the tail. Let me see, do I have black? I do, I have this shiny black. Yes, Kathy, we have Sezzle. I did not know it wasn't working. So yes, Sezzle. Now here's the thing. They changed the button. When you go to check out, if you're using Sezzle or any of the options that aren't listed there, when you go to check out, it'll say, if your information's saved in the store, it'll say this or use an alternate payment method. Click on that link. I walked through it yesterday, so I know it works. Click on that link and it brings up Sezzle, okay? Here's the thing, if you check out, I cannot make any changes to your payment. I have no access to your card information. That is all with the processor. That's, so I don't have access to cards. I can't change it from, Visa to Sezzle. Make sure that you're checking out. When you check out and pay for it, you're accepting the order that way. So if it's not right, don't check out. Here's a cute little bow. I'm just gonna twist this off. Now, if you're not doing the kit and you love the honey pot, use whatever stuff you want here. This is just what we came up with. Now, we do have an attachment in the store that's a little honey stick. That would be really cute to add on here too. That's not part of the kit, so we're just not gonna do it, but it just gives you another idea of something that you can do. So take your pipe cleaner. I'm gonna go through the mesh here and the mesh here, right over the top of that tie. And I have my other hand in the back, feeling for the pipe cleaner coming through. Sometimes it gets stuck. Like it'll bend when you're pushing it through the mesh and it doesn't actually come through. So just gotta feel your way back there. Now, before we tighten it, look at all these tails are going that way. We don't want it that way. Fix this bow that way. Now, flip it over and look at it, okay? Oops. I want this more up here, so I'm gonna just adjust it a little bit. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so stinking cute. Adjust it a little bit. My hand is still holding the pipe cleaner back here. You can see I'm right here over this because I went right over this tie. And what you wanna do, hold this up. If you're able to hold it in your hand, hold it up and make sure that your bow is sticking out. You don't want your bow looking down at the ground. Sometimes it's difficult to see when you're working over top, but you'll see that everything is facing out. What you want to make sure is if someone's walking up to your door, your stuff isn't falling on the ground. How embarrassing. So just don't do it that way. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Rita. Okay. And then this is so short, I'm just twisting it off, bending it, and look, I'm just sticking my finger and shove it straight into the mesh. You can't even tell. And then all you have is pipe cleaners back here. Something's rattling. That was so strange. The jets are going, it's making the sprinkler head rattle. That is so bizarre. Squirrel. don't know if you guys can hear it. I can hear it. And the jets were going all last night. Oh my gosh. I am not complaining at all, you guys. We are right next to the Air Force Base, Nellis Air Force Base. And yes, I love it. That was my dream job, to go into the Air Force and fly the jets. And they said, no, you can't do that. When I took the test, they said, you can do you can have whatever job you want. What do you want to do? I want to fly jets. And they said, no, sorry, your eyesight's not good enough. Okay, that was like 100 years ago when I was in high school. I was like, oh, I felt so defeated. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm so smart, I could do whatever I want, but I can't do what I want. Ugh. That was too funny. So anyways, so I love the jets. Every time I see one, it's like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, oh, look. Right now outside the window, I can see them flying over. It's not funny. Okay, dovetail your little tails here. Don't cut yourself. You see me holding it up like it's gonna bite me. And then I'm just gonna fluff all this out. I want this bow to be standing out. This is so cute. I want these tails going everywhere. Oh my gosh. Love it. You ready for this? Look. Everything I just did is in the kit. I'm taking another pipe cleaner. Let me see if I have a gold colored one in here. Oh, I do. Ha. This, you guys, look. You want to know what I'm looking at? This mess right here. These are all my miscellaneous pipe cleaners aside from the white. But look, I have one little gold one right here hanging out, waiting for me to use them. So if you see me looking down, this is what I'm looking at. It's my little makeshift pipe cleaner storage here out of a box. Take your pipe cleaner, gonna fit it right through the cable tie mount, the mounting square, and then I just take this and I'm going to twist it off on itself. Make sure it's nice and sturdy. Last thing you want is this to fly off someone's door or your door. So twist it so tight, and then this scratchy part, I actually move this so that part is inside the cable tie mount, and now you have a hanger on it, okay? Let me move one of these. Let's do this one because it's so low. So watch the replay. Make sure you download your referral blueprint. Write down the instructions for yourself. Let me see, can you see that? Oh yeah, look it. How cute. Isn't that cute hanging up there? And I showed off new stuff. Come back tomorrow. This, let me move my example. I had to try it. This is my box from the wreath supply box. And we're going to be using some of this stuff tomorrow, and I'm going to give you ideas. We're going to take this swag. I have already cut a piece off. I'm going to turn this swag. When I measured it, it was 23 inches. I'm going to turn this into 4 projects, okay? That's 4. This is 5. And this is 6. So I have patriotic stuff, and I have the watermelon stuff. So this is going to be for tomorrow. If you want to see what I do with the wreath supply box, you got to come back tomorrow using all this stuff, okay? I cannot wait to show you because it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. But there's the wreath roll, you guys. So cute. If you know someone who loves honey, maybe someone who makes honey, if you know a beekeeper. I know when we drive down to the river, there's a place we got, I forgot what the name of the honey is. It's like $20 for a jar, but it is pure honey. I think they're out of Lake Havasu. I don't remember. This was a while ago. We stopped there, and that would be cute if you know someone who does their own honey, or a beekeeper, or anybody like that. Isn't that cute, babe? Bridget just walked in.
Just wanted to let you know the time.
What time is it? Oh, I gotta go get Owen. So, I'm gonna hang this up and get some pictures, and I hope you